Hi everyone, it's Anka. As I told you in the previous video, I am back now with a haul, a gorgeous haul from my friend Nola. Hi Nola, I received this maybe 2-3 months ago. I'm sorry Nola that I haven't made a video earlier, but I told you I would do a little bit of chatting because I haven't been on YouTube a lot. I have just done a few small video clips and made some shorts and with no talking and such, just to know, let you know that I am still alive. So this video will be back and forth talking about update what I've been through and sharing all the beautiful stuff I received from Nola. So Nola has a Facebook group where she sells both kits and single items, all sorts of things. She finds the most incredible things when she's going thrifting. And she also has a YouTube channel, and I will link both of those below in the description box. So I saw this sari. This is a whole complete sari, and I have never seen a complete sari before, but look, I just had to have it. I had no idea it was so heavy, but look at this gorgeous, oh my gosh, this bling. This is the centerpiece, and as you see, it's pink and green, and all these beadings, they are hand stitched. And so this is the main piece, I believe, in the middle. It's so big, and it has this pretty trim around, and in the corners or here and there. I don't even know what's up and down and back and forth on this. They have dangles, all these beads, and it's like a never-ending sari. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this? It's so big, but oh, I love it. So I will probably cut and have fun and use and share and enjoy. Oh my gosh, I'm so super excited because I've never seen a real sari, and where I live these are nowhere to be found, but Nola, she finds them all the time when going thrifting. So oh, I love this Nola. It's so big and it's heavy. Oh my gosh. So that's the first thing I ordered. So I just have to put it here, and I bought a kit from her. She has pretty kits. Sorry for the crinkling. She wraps it so pretty with some beautiful trims with beads, pearls on it. And as you will see, she has a eye for matching colors, and oh, just let me go through this. This is another sari applique, I think, and some gold. Love that. This is so cool. It's, I don't know what material it is. It's quite stiff, but I love these dangles here. So they have been cut out of something. And vintage laces, which I love. And there are some trims. I will go through this quite quickly, and you will just have to, I just have to mention this one because those I have several sari pieces, like small sort of things like this and small pieces, but these white ones, white and silver, have been very difficult to get, so I was so excited to get this. I think it's so pretty, elegant with white, and look at this piece too. So I'm very pleased with those. So when I go through, you will just have to see and I will talk a little bit about health issues. I try to keep YouTube just a happy place and not talk too much about health issues and well, negative things. Let's just say it that way. It's YouTube for me is just like a free space where you don't want to talk about all the negative things, keep it positive. I know I have mentioned, of course, you that have been with me know that I have back issues, and you know that lately I have had problems with my eyes, and some of you have asked me what is wrong with my eye, and that's what I am going to try to explain to you now, because I've had inflammation in my left eye many times from back when I was around, well, early in my 20s, and it has come and gone, and lately several years actually, it has been very absent. I haven't had it until last year. It was the day before Christmas Eve. I got it back, and when you get this inflammation in the iris, you have to go to the doctor at once. That's important. So I'm lucky I live very nearby the hospital, and before I went on here, I went through my calendar just to see how many times I've been at the eye doctor this year, and it was 28 times. That's more than once every second week. So that tells you how difficult it has been to get this under control. So I have been in a lot of pain. It's very painful. The eye gets really red and sensitive for especially sunlight. It's very painful to look at the sun. You have to wear sunglasses, and even then it might be painful. But I get a lot of medications, strong ones, and then I need to go there so that they need to control that it's on the mend. And it has been like when I stopped the medication, it's maximum 2 weeks and it comes back. And that was the kit. I love this Nola, and then she gifted me things. She's always so kind and wants to share, and she asks, what do you need? And sends me so much. Look at all of this. Oh my gosh, Nola. Oh, I love everything. And I will just show you. I, I appreciate everything so much. It's perfect, Nola. I love it, and we are starting to getting to know each other pretty well. So she knows what I like. So where was I? All the medications, yes, and the inflammation comes back all the time, and so I haven't been working much this year. So now I'm not sure if I will be able to go back at work at all. I don't think so. And back in October, I had planned a trip to Milan. I've never been in Italy before. For 1 week with some friends. And I went, and at that time I was just gotten rid of one of those inflammation things. But the eye doctor told me that if I got this in Italy, I just had to find an eye doctor there. And after a few days, well, I think it was 2-3 days before I was supposed to go back, my eye got really red, but it wasn't painful, and there it was sunny, and usually it is really painful to have that bright light, but it was really red, and it felt a little bit, I wasn't sure what it was. So, we went on a day trip to Venice, and another day we went to Cinque Terre. It's like 5 villages up in the mountains. Oh, it's beautiful. And Venice too. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And Milan too. Oh, I had the time of my life. I want to go back to Italy and visit. In Italy it's so much history. It's not like going to typical beach vacation, sunny, and where there are a lot of tourists all over Italy too, of course, but there's so much to see. But I didn't call any doctor because it wasn't painful. And when I got back the day after, so I had to call my doctor again, and of course, yes, I had inflammation again, and got medications, and always when I get it back, then they want to see me again after just a few days. When I got back, I had to have a shot in my eye. I had that several times, and then she thought that that would do the trick, but it didn't this time. And sometimes I just wait a little bit to see if it gets better, until sort of it gets so painful that I just have to call, because I know now it's really, really bad. And every time I call without an appointment, because when I have an appointment, the doctor that gets me, when I call like immediately help sort of thing, it's the doctor that are on call that takes me and follow up. So I've been to every eye doctor that's there, I think, and it was really bad. So I had to get on strong medications again. And by the way, this inflammation in the iris, it's related to rheumatism. Oh, I hope you understand. it's hard for me to say that word. People that have rheumatism sometimes get this too, and I have that, so that's the reason, I guess, that I get this. Oh, look at this. Pretty. So I got back there after a week again, and then she told me that my pupil had grown together with my iris, and this is so pretty. I have it on my phone, so it's hard for me to explain, so I will explain here. Should have something to point with. So here, this blue thing here is the iris. That's where the inflammation is. And you see the black pupil, of course. It's right behind her. And when this iris has inflammation, you can compare it if you cut yourself and you get inflammation in your wound. Then it gets a little bit sticky, and then after a day or two it grows, it heals, it grows together, and that what happened. So now this is my right eye. This pupil can't expand or retract, I'm not sure. So it's this one is approximately how it is now, this size, and it will be that size forever. So you know, when you get a lot of light, your pupil gets really small, and when it's nighttime and dark outside, your pupil expands and gets bigger. That's because the eye wants more light for you to see better. But now it's winter, so it's not, I haven't felt like this is very uncomfortable, but when it gets to the summer, my eye will get too much light and it will be very uncomfortable, like it will feel like looking at the sun. But I'm really glad that it didn't happen when it was very big. And at first I was very annoyed, a little bit angry as well, because she told me that when I was there the time before, she has seen that this had started to begin, and other eye doctors, this has happened several times, but then they give me it's not a tampon, but it's like let's call it a little bit of cheesecloth with a lot of eye drops, and I put that on my eye and I have to sit with it in 15 minutes. It's very uncomfortable, and because that very what's the word, when you get a lot of something during some time, then it can kill that or dissolve that sticky inflammation thing. And she didn't give that to me because she said my eye was so like infected, like red and annoyed. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not good enough in English, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. So she wouldn't do that to my eye, but all the other doctors have done that, even when it was worse, and with good luck it didn't grow together like it happened now. So I think she made the wrong call, and she said that it's possible to get an operation, but they don't do that. But you know, so I asked why, and well, there's always you can always get complications. I understand that you can damage the lens, but again, when people, you know, I don't know the English word for that disease, but when we get older, it's quite common that the sight gets foggy and you get a new lens. So that operation, if I need that sometime, then they will fix this. They do that at the same time. So I asked them, why don't you just do that? Well, and she said it's always, sometimes it can get complications, and when I've had all that inflammation, they don't want to go in and mess with this thing because they are afraid that it might get worse. So I just have to live with this. And now it's been a while since I got that message, and at first I got a little bit upset, a little bit down, and now I don't want to think about it. I'm so tired of this eye business, so it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. It just have to be. Could have been worse. So now it's just okay. That's it. And also I started a new medication, and Nola sent me paper goodies as well. Look at this. Krishna fashion. This is, I think, body jewelry, and it's so pretty. Love it. And she sent all sorts of cool things. This is printed on fabric, so again I will just stickers, glitter, and thank you for these, love those, and a letter from her, and so many things. I will just flip through. Don't think I can show you everything, but I'm almost done with my story. Yes, new medication, and there are several things that are chronic diseases that I have and have to live with, and I'm just tired of everything. So I was hoping that I didn't have to start with new medications, because that's a medication that people that have them, it's also a sort of rheumatism. It helps for them, but I have a different, my issue is with the back, not my fingers and those things. But this medication can help for that eye inflammation too. And it's something I have to take once a week, and then the next day I get a little bit what's it called, I feel sick, and I've taken it for 4 weeks now, so fingers crossed it will help. I still have inflammation, and my next appointment is in 3 weeks, and I always have a understanding with the eye doctors at the hospital that if I get worse, I just call and they will take me immediately. So that's good, but I am crossing fingers that this new medication will help me so that I don't have to go through another year with constantly inflammation in my eyes. So that's the story. And I'm doing good after all. It's a strange thing when you are sick constantly. You sort of get used to it, so you don't even think about it very much in the end. It's almost like if you wake up someday and you don't feel any pain anywhere, you just, what? Because it gets a part of your life and you don't, at least I try to be positive and well, do what I can and try to see my restrictions. That's very hard. I wish I could craft all the time. That's really all I want to do, but I don't have any energy, so I don't get much done. And you have to do priorities if you are going to do crafting or wash your floors, do grocery shopping, make dinner, all those things that you have to do. So I really wish I could share more with you here. I hope that when things get better, I will maybe get more energy and be able to share more. But living with chronic diseases always has its ups and downs. So it's hard to plan ahead because you never know what tomorrow brings. And I hope this was not too much negativity for you. But I just felt like coming on and sharing so that you know that I'm not 100% well, so I'm doing my best, and I know it could be so much worse. None of my illness is anything that will kill me, so I'm lucky that way. And I really hope that all of you are doing well, and I will be back soon with part 2 of the Christmas thing I'm doing this year. So until then, stay safe, my friends. Bye bye.